Welcome to the Stiff Arm. I'm Ricky Williams. Actually, this is an abbreviated, impromptu, putting up at the last second. We had a little bit of a storm blow through here. We will rebuild. We'll make sure our patio furniture is back on all fours, and we'll make sure the back porch is swept. That's about all that happened. But you know, I swear to God, the news, Home Depot, Lowe's, whichever big fucking chain hardware store, put whatever you want in there. So Home Depot, all your supermarkets, and the news people are all fucking in cahoots because they love fucking just putting you in a frenzy, and they like pushing plywood, bottled water, batteries, and for some fucking reason bread just goes off the fucking off the charts, man. It's crazy. So it's kind of abbreviated. My parents were here for a couple of days, so they kind of occupied part of the Ron Mexico studios. What am I supposed to tell them to do? Go find a fucking shelter? So they come on in. It's kind of difficult to shoot, so I'm shooting this actually game day. So this is happening within 45 minutes of kickoff right now. So with that being said, in week 5, a couple of teams had a bye week this week. Brunswick was off, well, because the hurricane blew through there. Kansas City, New Orleans, and of course, the big smoke and caffeine buzzing Seattle are all off this week. So Thursday night there was a game. Really didn't see it. Really didn't pay attention to it. Didn't care. Was occupied otherwise that night. So Thursday night we had us a game. I otherwise really didn't pay attention to it. I was enjoying a good hurricane party. But from what I did see in the still photos, Arizona was at a team that I don't know if it was San Francisco or not, because the San Francisco 49ers wear red uniforms at home. I've never seen a team wear black jerseys with red striping in San Francisco before. I mean, I don't know. It must be I don't know. It must have been a competing football league. But anyway, Arizona was favored to beat the 49ers. They were scheduled to play that night by 3.5. The over/under was 43. I would have taken Arizona. I would have taken the points, and I would have taken the over in that game. Next, you have, let's see, continuing our week 2 coverage. It's a battle of the Beltway. Washington is at Baltimore. I am taking Baltimore in this game. Let's see, Baltimore favored by 3.5. Over/under is 43. I'm taking Baltimore. I'm taking the points, and I'm taking the under. Both these teams, I think, got shitty O's, as they would say in Baltimore. Baltimore got a great defense. Washington is like fucking Forrest Gump. It's a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to fucking get out of that goddamn franchise. Next, we have, oh my God, Tommy is back. He's playing Cleveland. Belichick's going to get his fucking revenge. Listen, don't be dumb. You know who to pick in this game. Patriots points in the over. Who even cares? It's Patriots by 10 and it's 47.5. Patriots are going to win by 3,000 this week. I mean, especially after losing to Buffalo, getting shut out and embarrassed by Buffalo. Maybe I even got embarrassed. Maybe the fucking New England just said fuck it, but I don't know. Belichick did slam a fucking tablet. Who's next? The city of pissingly love, Philadelphia, is at Detroit. Eagles are favored by 3 in this game over Detroit. Over/under 46. You know what? Fuck you, Philadelphia. I think this is the week you lose. I don't know why, man. I think 3-1-3 bitches is going to pull it off. I'm taking Detroit, and I'm taking the under. Next, we got a team I picked against last week, and you know what? I'm going to pick for them this week. Bears at the Colts. This is a rematch of Super Bowl 41, the one that caused the Dolphins to have to get a fucking roof put on their stadium. Anyway, I'm taking the Bears in the upset. Indianapolis seems to be like circling the drain, and this is the first time a team has ever had to play a game coming off of. Usually when teams go to England, they get a week off. Colts didn't get a week off, so let's see how much this shit fucks with them, in addition to just how abysmal of a season they're pretty much having right now. Tennessee travels all the way to Miami. Believe it or not, I'm taking my shitty Fins in this one. Dolphins are favored by, what is it? Currently 2.5. Yeah, I'm taking the points, and I'm taking the under. I think the final score in this one might be 3-2. Marlins over Astros. Next, we got Houston Texans at the Vikings. 50-50 on this, man. This could possibly be a good game. I mean, Minnesota is due to have a letdown at some point. I mean, this fucking, Jolly Green Giant, this quarterback for Houston, is not that bad, but who we fucking kidding? I'm taking the Vikings. I'm saying no to the points and the over. Vikings are favored by 6. I think it might be a little bit closer than that. Again, and there's always the possibility of Sam Bradford getting injured. Jets sucks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. God, who do you pick in this? Are you fucking kidding me? Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Don't fuck this up. Steelers by taking the points, which is like 9.5, and yeah, the over. Did you see what they did to Kansas City? And Kansas City actually has a pretty good defense. Next, you got your late games. Falcons travel all the way to Denver. It says here, Falcons lead the league with an average of 478.8 yards and 38 points a game. Not fucking today. I'm taking the Broncos. I'm saying no to the points, and I'm going with the over, which is 45. Shitty Natty travels to Big D. Shitty Natty favored by 2.5. Total for this is 46. You know what? Fuck you, Cincinnati. I just don't like you. I don't like Dallas either, but just fuck you guys. That's the only reason I got today. Again, this is a hurricane show. Didn't have a lot of time to prepare. There was, a lot of hurricane. I was up all night during the hurricane. But I'm taking Dallas over Cincinnati, and what did I say? The over? The over. All right, let's just moving on. Who gives a shit at this point? Buffalo travels all the way to LAX to the Rams. Buffalo, believe it or not, favored by 2.5. No respect to the fucking Rams, man. And 41. You know what? Fuck you, Buffalo. I'm taking the Rams, and what am I doing? I'm going with the slightly over. It's going to be over, but slightly. Maybe 42.5. Then we got battle of San Diego Chargers at possibly Oakland, Las Vegas Raiders. Who am I taking in this? Oh, yeah. Oakland, points, and the over. The Nuggets, that turd ain't floating like it used to. Sunday night. Sorry, man. New York Giants at the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. Packers, points, over. I don't know there might be a line somewhere about whether Beckham loses his shit or not at some point during the game. And lastly, your Monday night game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Did I got this up right? Yeah, I can't remember where this horse's legs were. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. Let's see. Carolina by 5.5. Scam Newton is not playing. Over-under is 45.5. You know what? I think the white boy is going to win this one. I'm going to go with Anderson. I'm going to take Carolina. I'm taking the points, and I'm taking the over. And there you have it. There's your fucking pregame. Done in under 10 minutes. Remember, Facebook, Ron with 2 N's Mexico, the Stiff Arm with Ron Mexico. Like me on the Twitter. It's at that funny looking thing, Ron with 2 N's Mexico Show. And finally, hit me up, kids. Send me a goddamn email. TSAwRM at gmail.com. As they say in some parts of South Florida, especially Hollywood, during the winter, au revoir.